I'm talking to.
Hello there, pedal.
Right, okay, so do you want to introduce yourself to the people of the people down?
What, does not everyone know who I am?
No, do you know what? Funnily enough, I actually think there might be one person on the planet who doesn't know who you are.
I am joking, obviously. So my name's Amber.
Yeah.
I'm from Wiltshire. ASL. Do you remember that back in the day? What's your age section location?
Showing your age.
Show
Stop
my
it.
age. So I'm 23.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm 32.
Cricket.
I know.
Leo, put the cricket in. Tumbleweed.
Amber from Wiltshire, 32. A wedding photographer, newborn photographer, family photographer, branding photographer, boudoir photographer, OnlyFans photographer. I'm not really. I'm not.
What's your favourite dinner?
My favourite dinner?
Yeah. Mine's a spag bowl.
Is it really?
But I hate, do you know what, one thing I really don't like spag bowl from a restaurant.
Why?
I don't know. It just doesn't have the same ring to it.
Is it too rich or is it not flavoursome enough?
It's just like too herby. I've never had it in a restaurant and gone, oh, that's sick.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
You should never really order your favourite food at a restaurant, should you really?
What?
It's like me and cheesecake. I love cheesecake, but I've never found a good cheesecake up in a restaurant.
I've never heard of that. Why would you go to a restaurant and not order what you want?
Well, what you want, but do you not think like sometimes it just doesn't cut it?
Well, I
like,
noticed that now. Didn't notice that before. I've just been going to every place and getting a really bad spag bowl all the time. I'm thinking, like, oh, waste my money. Wasting my money.
But tell us about you. Who are you?
My name is Isobel. I'm a wedding / newborn photographer from Essex. I'm 23 years of age.
Oh my God, you're 23.
Oh my God. I came out the womb 2 weeks ago.
Fresh face.
Fresh face, baby. Everyone always thinks I'm 35 though, so I hope that makes you feel a bit more comfortable.
They think you're 35.
Sometimes I actually start believing it. So like on my 23rd birthday, I was like, why am I not 30 yet? I feel like I should be turning 30.
Like hanging around with me, the oldies.
I'm like, why have I not got a house? Why am I not having kids? Why am I not married? Why am I not doing all these things?
Because you're living your best life.
I'm early 20s. It's fine.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
My 20s were my best years.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm hoping my 30s will be.
Late 20s.
I'm hoping that my 30s just brings better things.
Babe, with the energy, wherever you go, you bring the vibe, honestly.
So yeah, basically what we have in common is we're both wedding photographers.
Yes. And how did we meet? Do you want to tell our lovely...
So I actually, funny enough, went back into my DMs to find this out. Because
who DM'd who?
Me and Amber were a lockdown love relationship.
Weren't we?
We were. It blossomed very quickly.
The joys of Instagram, people.
So I scrolled all the way back.
Okay.
And funnily enough, you actually messaged me first on my newborn photography account.
Oh, you have like 6 accounts, don't you?
Yeah, because, you know, just a business babe that has 25,000 Instagram accounts because I can't get enough followers on even one of them. If I separate the work, then people will realise how talented I am.
Share the workload, Tom. Share the workload.
So back to the DM.
Sorry, yeah. What did I say?
So our anniversary is actually the 16th of July 2020. Cute. And your first message was replying to a story of mine when I built the studio in lockdown, when I stapled curtains to the walls because I didn't have time to plaster them before my first newborn booking.
We make it work, honey.
Everyone starts somewhere.
Yeah.
And you said...
Did you staple these up as well? There's a running theme here.
Double-sided tape. Everyone starts somewhere. Don't judge me. You can donate to my charity at www.helpisabel.org. Right, so your first message to me was, your studio looks amazing. Well done, lovely. Kiss, kiss.
Always about giving the positivity, the love.
Love you.
You have to do that, don't you?
No, 100%. You have to start with good vibes, and I feel like that's why it carried on through.
Yeah.
Because further along down the chat...
Oh, what did I say next?
It was, hey, lovely, where did you order your bean mad from? Would you recommend it? So I gave you the links.
Where's your beans from, hon?
And then you said, oh, amazing, that's so kind of you. Let me know. Thank you. I don't know what I was letting you know about, but...
The bean bag.
Okay.
You still didn't let me know about the bean bag, did you? I had to look myself. I literally got like no response. They got like a double tap love heart.
You didn't. I sent you love hearts back.
I was too keen, and you were playing the cool game. What's it called? In like the
play hard to get.
Yeah, see, I'm not down with Lingo anymore.
I was probably trying to play hard to accept my dominance because you had twice the amount of followers as I did. I was like, she's asking me for advice.
You're making out like I've got like 50 million. I've got like 3,000.
You got 50 million in my brain because you're the centre of my world.
That's a lie, but I'll take it.
Anyway. 15th of August. Sorry to pest you again.
Keen.
Would you mind letting me know where your studio lights you use are from? And I have a cheap standard bulb ones, but looking to invest in better equipment. And I'd like some advice from someone in the industry.
See?
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
She still didn't reply.
My reply was, actually, honey, your work is insane. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, don't spend more than £100 on studio.
You don't need a lot to set up a business, though, do you?
You actually don't, because
You
I don't
really
even use
don't.
studio lights anymore.
Me neither.
Hate them.
I got rid of them this year, actually, and got the...
Did you?
Oh my God, I took the words out. The LED panels on the wall. I got an
Oh,
electrician
like
to fit
Susie
it.
Bird
Yeah.
has got.
Yeah. Oh my God,
that's my
shout
next
out
best
Susie
thing.
Bird.
I love Susie.
She's amazing, isn't she?
That's my next thing, because I've got a window, but the window doesn't give me enough light, so I want to like LED
It
underneath.
is like a game changer, I'm not gonna lie.
The love blossomed
Yeah.
after the studio light question, because then you asked to meet me, and we were like, oh, I feel like we'd really get on. I'm based in Wiltshire, quite far, but we could always meet halfway. Love heart faces, shock faces.
I'm
love
just
heart
there
faces.
like, be my friend.
Oh, I love that though. That's what I just love about you.
You
And
just
my reply was, "You're so cute and funny. Love your laugh." What's halfway between us?
Again, the map, hun. Look at the map.
Amber. So we've been friends for like what, nearly 3 years now, and
Yeah.
there's a running theme that
think-
I have bollocks me for all the time, because
What's
you
that
will be
for?
really, really lovey with me.
Oh, she doesn't love me back.
I do love you back though.
I'm needy.
You're not-
Yeah, I am
I'm needy
needy.
as well,
You're
though.
not. You just.
Yeah.
Like, you just
Tell them
do you know
about
what I
what
mean?
happened in Las Vegas.
You play hard to get, absolutely. In Las Vegas?
In
Las
Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
So we've only met 3 times. In person.
I started a podcast.
Literally, yeah, we've literally only met 3 times. But when you know, you just know, you know?
Yeah, it's true. It's true
You
love.
just do, don't you? We went to Glasgow this year for Photography Farm. Shout out Photography Farm.
Shout out Devo
Any
photos.
photographers out there who don't know about it, get to know. It's an amazing platform. But anyway, digress. We went there, didn't we, together?
we
We
sure
flew up
did.
to Glasgow. And we literally had a ball. It's
It
like
was
probably the
just
highlight of my year. Like
The
I had
funnest couple of days ever.
so much fun, but you definitely play hard to get. Like I was like, I'm gonna miss you so much when we go. We've got 1 day left together, and you were like, what time's our flight?
The way you
When are we going home? And I'm like, oh,
that's such an
she doesn't love me back.
I do love you back. I love you so much. When I don't see you, I feel really flat. Sorry, Leo, but I just feel really.
Can we just introduce Leo to the podcast? We've like,
Okay.
who is Leo?
Leo is one hot, sexy motherfucker.
He's
Joking.
in our OnlyFans content later. That's a joke. I am joking.
So Leo is our production manager,
He is.
producer, sound guy, lighting guy, camera guy,
Yeah.
videographer.
He's the one who's running
He's
the show.
basically a one-stop shop, as the kids
Yeah.
like to call it.
He's
nowadays.
amazing, isn't he? I've actually just met him today for the first time again, but I can already see this is going to be a blossoming friendship.
We're gonna be best friends ever.
We're the 3 best friends.
Me and Leo are going on holiday, and Amber will turn up and sleep in
Anyone.
the middle of the bed.
I actually would as well.
So, guys, what are we doing today?
We haven't actually told everybody why we're called No Paps Please. Like, what is the podcast about?
Do you want to go?
Yeah. Do you want to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
bitches.
Basically, this was, I'd say more like your idea. Like, I can't take credit for the name. Like, you came up with the name.
What, the name or the whole thing?
Both. Like, the whole thing. Like, I mean, we always wanted to do something together. It was always destined, I think.
Yeah, 100
And
million bajillion.
it's always been on my kind of vision board that I wanted to do one. But, yeah, I'm quite an honest bird, so I would never take full credit for it. Like,
No, but
thank
you need to take
darling.
50% for sure.
Wow. But I love the name. As soon as we started talking about the talk show and the podcast, you came up with the name, and there wasn't even any discussion. It was like, yes, done, sold, was it? There's no,
No,
like, pen and
literally.
paper. There's no
Yeah.
other names. I just loved it so much.
I've always wanted to do something like this. I've never wanted to do it on my own. Obviously, when I met you, I was literally like, she's my babe. she's the universe has sent her to me, because I just fucking
We're
need
just
that.
people, aren't we? We
100 million
We
percent.
very much try and keep up the positivity. We just want it to be like fun vibes. We don't want it to be too serious.
Yeah.
Like,
So, No Paps Please came because I wanted to have a place and a show where people in the industry and ourselves could just come and just breathe for a minute
Yeah.
and not have like annoying, intense photographers. Like, not that anyone's annoying, but do you know what I mean? I look at Paps, when people go, oh, no, Paps Please, Paps are always there, they're always in your face, they're,
Yeah.
motivate yourself, do this, smile at me, look this way.
Yeah,
do that.
yeah,
And I just
absolutely.
didn't want it to be like that. I just wanted it, a show and a place where we could come and enjoy and share funny stories and epic fails and be raw and honest and laugh, and something that people can listen to and from weddings while they're editing, and they can just have a bit of a laugh, and we can all just like, you know, chill out a bit, because working for yourself and in any capacity, or especially in the wedding industry as well, is full on.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And I'm so like, I didn't want to add to the whole get up at 5 a.m, you got to do this, and if you're a photographer and you're doing this, you're wrong, and because nothing's really right or wrong, because photography is an art form.
100%.
And running a business is literally trial and error.
It's just a learning progress, isn't it? Every year you grow, which is the whole point of it. And if you're not growing, you're not doing,
100 million%. I keep saying that. Yeah. Drink every time I say 100 million%, because we'll be fucking sloshed.
Literally, we just like, it's a place where we can just let off a bit of steam. We can talk about, like you said, our highs and lows, and we can also bring people on the podcast, talk about theirs.
100%. A safe space.
Yeah. Bring the positivity, bring the fun.
All the time. So that's where NoPapsPlease came, because it was like, no! Leave us to chill out. Leave us to be honest.
Don't you just love it?
Just be us. Yeah. So this actual podcast is sponsored by 2 companies.
It is. Is it?
It's sponsored by 2 companies. The first one, El Visionaire Wedding Videography, who is the whole production team. And the second one is Amber Louise Photo Booths. Any photo booth, 360. What are their names? Walter
the 360 booth.
Yeah.
Betty the photo booth.
Yeah.
And then we've also got I've forgotten. Vera. It was Vera. I recently named the booths, so we've got.
I think they're better with names. It gives them personality.
It is. They're great. But that's very kind. I didn't realise that we were sponsoring.
So yeah, because if anyone needs any sort of extra pizzazz to their wedding reception, and they're based within or around the Wiltshire area.
Anywhere we travel.
They travel. They're nationwide, actually, funny enough.
We're global.
Not sponsored though.
We can go to Dubai.
Molly May. Speaking of Molly May, she did get engaged this weekend, didn't she?
She did. I just so invested in their love story.
I'm so happy for them.
Do you watch Love Island?
No, but do you know what it is for me? The first couple of episodes, this is my type on paper, and Joanna's begging them hyper, and oh my God, yeah, he's just giving me such. I don't even know. Like, that bores the living fuck out of me.
Oh no.
And I don't have a big attention span, so I'm like, well.
Don't get me wrong. I know what you mean. It does get.
But when it gets beefy and they start shagging each other's boyfriends.
Casa Amor.
Oh no, the movie night, I'm in.
I do.
All
like
is.
It.
All is.
But yeah, I'm so invested in Molly May and Tommy. Like, I think they've just done so well, haven't they, for themselves?
100%. But do you know what? I really sympathise with her though, because she's going to need to do some real serious finger workouts, because the size of that fucking thing on her hand, that's it. It's a knuckle duster.
Same. Same. Just copy me.
No, honestly, I don't even want to come within 5 meters of her, because I feel like I'll just get a black eye.
It was going to be a big one though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oi, oi.
It's part of the Fury family.
Yeah, no, we just knew. I was kind of like waiting for it to happen, to be honest.
What do you think about the name Bambi? I've warmed to it.
I quite like it, because it's not my nickname, but I have. She got
it. She named her child after me.
She went through the archives. No, I think like a few of my aunties and uncles used to call me Bambi. So might have made that up.
Right, so Molly, if you haven't got a wedding photographer in mind as of yet, Bambi actually resonates with Amber.
I think
they're actually Bambi is Amber in a different life.
It's a sign.
So this segment of the show, it was something that I thought of. I'm going to take credit for this, and we have named it Papped Out. Papped Out is the section of the show where we talk together about things that have been sent anonymously to us.
Yes.
So
by you,
the listeners.
Yes, the listeners will be sending us these.
How do I explain that? I've explained that really badly.
No, you didn't. That was perfect.
You sure?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. So I put something on my story.
On Instagram.
With a link where people could admit to situations that they've had during working at weddings or just business in life.
Yeah.
To epic fails, to embarrassing stories, or to even ask questions.
Yes.
Now, I have to say, I didn't expect the general public to let loose as much as they have done. Now, just as a backstory, I've read them. Leo knows a few. Leo has heard a few in the car on the way up. Amber has no idea what I'm about to say.
Innocent ears over here.
Very innocent ears. And can I just say, and I'm going to look right down the camera actually. Some of these are really horny. And I was quite shocked.
Did it get you horny?
No, I was honestly, there's not many times in life when my jaw hits the floor.
Oh
I'm
my God.
you know what I'm like. I'm off the ball.
I'm so excited.
Anyway. But some of these, I was like, some of them are a lot to unpack. Let me just pre-warn you, okay?
Oh, I'm getting a bit sweaty.
Yeah, you should. You need to actually.
Okay,
so
hit me.
Prep your flaps. Are you ready?
We're ready.
It's all right. Right, we're starting off light.
Okay.
Someone said, I went to a wedding once and the couple didn't offer to feed me. There wasn't anything nearby, off-site. So I swiped a meal off the kitchen side and ate it in my car. Now,
questions. How does she get past everyone?
My first question was...
What's your first question? I'm like, tell me the escape routes. Give me the plan. How did you get from A to B?
Did you take that plate back?
Did you get cutlery? Did you run? Did you walk? Did you side shuffle?
Did anyone question you were eating a Yorkshire
pudding?
Did
you change your outfit? So many questions. Have you ever done something like that?
No, but how the hell do you get past the kitchen, all the way through past the guests, out to the car park
That's what I mean.
with a china plate?
That's what I mean.
And cutlery and a chicken dinner, and then get all the way back with your gravy plate.
I would have left the gravy plate out there.
Someone must have saw you. Whoever put that in. Like,
that's crazy. Do you ask to be fed?
So this is another conversation, isn't it? I'm not gonna lie, I don't ask. But when I do the meeting, I always say, do the venue offer supply meals? I know they offer supply meals. Yeah. I know this. And my couples will hate me now I've said it. I think when you have a wedding photographer and they work a 12-hour day, they need a substantial meal in that 1 hour break.
They do.
It's a sandwich and a packet of crisps is not going to cut it. I do not have a fridge to put a cold ready-made salad lunch situation in. I do not have an oven or a microwave to heat up.
You don't pack the microwave?
Chicken and rice that I made last night. I think it's really important.
You're healthy with your salads and your chicken sandwich. And
I was making that up. That was just for show.
Yeah,
I'd have leftover McDonald's if I 100 million %. And also, you can't go off site because you're a photographer. If you miss a moment, you've missed it. End of. Do you know what I mean? You can't go off site for a McDonald's if Fanny Ann stands up in between the courses and does a speech. You've missed it.
Waiters that you didn't know about.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, you have to be there. You have to be present and ready to drop that fork if you're needed. Yeah. But no, I've never done anything like that. Have you?
No, I thought about it many a time. Must admit, I've sat and debated getting a second dessert once. Oh, do you know? Why am I saying once every fucking time?
But isn't it a thing where you get fed and then you get your main and then you see the dessert being brought out and you're there like, please.
Especially when it's like a brownie and ice cream.
Don't. Sometimes you get one and sometimes you don't, and that's a high when you get fed a dessert.
Or when you're with a videographer that you don't know and you get an option like brownie or creme brulee and you go, oh please put the creme brulee, please put the creme brulee, and they pick the brownie and you think, you arsehole. Yeah, that was my brownie. I liked you until now, but now it's changed. You're an absolute twat. Do you know what? I think it's only a big subject between photographers and clients. I think all photographers genuinely think the same thing, but have different ways of approaching it. And I can understand how people can't. I've just paid $2,000 for you to be at my wedding. Why am I paying an extra £60 to feed you?
That's where I get.
I get that.
Yeah, it's in my contract. It's kind of like you don't have to feed me, but one would be appreciated.
Yeah.
Please feed me, kind of vibes. But
extra desserts.
Yeah, and sweet table. I will be there. And
if the sweet table ribbon could be cut early,
pizza's being served at 8. I'll stay there till then.
Literally. Yeah. So it's a big topic, but
I love that though.
Whoever
Shout
did
out
this,
to you.
You're an icon. You're a legend, and you are the moment.
It's completely anonymous. We actually don't know who it's from.
I swear on my life. Look, you can actually see on camera.
Yeah, there's no.
You can't actually. It literally just says send your confession. So I have no idea.
So we have no idea who sent it, but thank you.
Right.
I feel like I've got heart palpitations. Like I'm just waiting for these juicy.
I'm gonna do more than 3 because I just have. I'm starting off slow with you. Okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is gonna really make you laugh because it's actually something we spoke about last time I
saw you. Oh, what? Okay. I'm getting all
so someone said something along the same lines.
Right.
I'm laughing already. Whoever said this, again, icon. I love you.
Legends.
Right? I suddenly had a bad stomach during prep once and ushered the page boy out of the toilet. When I finished, His mum went in after me and then came out and told him off for not flushing properly and leaving skid marks. She said at the end, yes, the skid marks were mine. I didn't say anything. That poor little boy.
Oh, bless him.
He's like, Mum, I swear I didn't. The lady pushed me out. And she was just like, I know. It happens. All that walking around. You do like 8,000 steps in a day. Sometimes that's the bare minimum.
That's
right?
what we all do, a human.
You drink so
when
much
you gotta
water.
go, you gotta go.
Sometimes we're blessed to get 3-course meals sometimes.
Yeah,
just
3 courses. Your neck of the woods? I'm joking.
You know,
occasionally.
I say 6 birds like to eat, I tell ya. Oh, up and down my neck of the woods.
So
right.
hit me with the I need more juicy.
This person said, my current sneaky link was one of last summer's groomsmen. And he slid into my business page DMs after I shot the wedding.
Right.
I feel bad for crossing lines, business and pleasure, but also don't because it's a sneaky link. Lol, YOLO. I think my viewpoint on it is it's very common to meet people at work. You've met someone at work.
Oh, yeah, of course.
As long as he's a single man, reveal yourself. As long as he's a Paddy McGuinness single man, reveal yourself. Then and you've been paid for the job and you've done the job properly and you haven't let it stop you from doing your normal way of doing business, then do as you please, hun.
Yeah, I don't really get the issue there.
I don't.
Even if she...
I think you're all right, babe, to be honest.
I think so, absolutely. I've me. Don't know what camera looking at. That's 3 at my face.
No, I think she's all right.
Yeah, I think that's fine. And again, we don't
as long as you enjoy yourself.
Or they or them.
Yeah, they or them. I think whoever you are, I think you're absolutely right. It's normal to meet people at work, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to, aren't you? All these people that... Because obviously when you photograph weddings, it's normally in your location.
Yeah.
Like where you live, where you've been brought up. So you're going to probably cross paths with people that you've 100%. Been with before or seen. And
100%.
Yeah, it happens. It's going to happen.
So, yes, we always cross paths with people we've known before.
Right.
Some people don't do their background checks. And it's not just me.
What's this?
Dun, dun, dun. Ba-ba-ba. So our next situation is actually a bit of an agony aunt situation.
Okay.
Someone, I think...
Talk to me. Let me get
our
settled
advice
here.
It starts like this. Aunties, help. I'm guessing so. Love that. I'm still in love with an old flame whose wedding I recently photographed. Oh. The bride doesn't know we used to know each other. I accepted the job before I realised, and when I realised, I was too broke to say no.
Sorry. I was like, but she means like money broke.
Yeah. Not like broken down.
I was like, she's really broken. What's happening in life?
Such a posh bitch. Oh, she's really broke. Oh, don't know what that feels like.
No, she means broken down, doesn't she?
No, she means I was too broke to say no to turn down the wedding. Like, as in, I can't say no to the money.
I thought she was emotional.
No. Oh. Well, she is. But hang on, let me carry on.
Okay, sorry.
I accepted the job before I realised, and when I realised I was too broke to say no. He's obviously happily married now, but I haven't stopped crying since I shot the wedding. Wait. I'm single and have been since we split 7 years ago. We were on and off for a good 5 years, but never official. It's a long story. I need to snap out of it. They are so great together and I'm such a baby and I don't want to be in love with him anymore, but I think about him every day. Help.
Babe.
That is fucking sad, isn't it?
Babe.
What am I
Babe, I think you need...
I'm not laughing, it's not funny.
It's done now.
Oh, my first thing was, bitch, you need to get laid. No, honestly.
Go second shoot for that other wedding photographer who shags the groomsman.
I need to find out who two you are and just set you up.
Babe,
100%.
Yeah, just let it go. That's like, he's
it's
married
over.
now, moved on, get on Tinder. That's where I met my Bobby. It's the place to be, isn't it?
It's just
Living
the place
dream.
to be. It's 2023.
Look,
you just got to get on the app.
Whatever age you are, you're young. I just know it. Like, just like, we're all young.
Obviously younger than me.
You're obviously younger than me. I'm the old twat over here. Yeah, babe, like, leave that, done, sorted, gone. Move on.
My thing is, it's obviously very sad, and heartbreak is horrid, right? It's not. Is she not
saying
nice.
they've just had like sex? Like,
right. So this is the point.
Or did she date him for 5 years?
When we pick it apart, we were on and off for a good 5 years, but never official. So you was in a situationship.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Was he just getting his cake and eat it, basically?
So yeah, she was. You were never official. First of all. You were never official for 5 years, okay? That in itself is a problem.
Yeah. Like, why?
Strike one. Straight up.
I'm not getting what I want from this. Life's too short.
Life's way too short.
There's someone out there for you and somebody out there who will treat you right.
I know everybody says it, and I know it's a jungle out there sometimes, but there is. 100 million %.
Play the jungle, it's fun.
Oh, yeah, you bounce them trees, babes. You swing from them ropes.
Tarzan and Jane, here we come.
But it's been, strike 2 is it's been 7 years. Strike 3, when you found out, it's hard, because if you're saying you're too broke to say no, that's sad. But also,
has she photographed the wedding though? I feel like she
said, I'm single. I accepted the job before I realised. Too broke to say no. He's obviously happy married, but now I haven't stopped crying since I shot the wedding.
Yeah.
Genuinely think that this. I don't think you're in love with him. I think you're attached to him for something deeper.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happened here. And you've seen him, and it's brought back everything up. I don't know if something happened within that 5 years. I don't know. But I think that's what happened. But he's off the market.
Yeah.
Block him on everything. Do not go near the specimen that he is.
There is someone out there for you, chicken.
Everyone. Right, I'm going to lift the mood a bit now, because someone sent this one in, and when I say I honestly had to put a tenor lady on because I dribbled that much in wig and I wet myself.
Oh, showing your age.
I just had to do it. It was so funny. Right, where is it? Right.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
I actually can when you hear this, people, can someone actually text me, whoever this was, because it's so funny. It's really bad. I can laugh.
I don't know what we're laughing at yet. And you tell me.
Well, I can laugh more than you, and you'll know why in a minute.
Okay.
On the remembrance table at a wedding last year. That's all I need to say. He's just crying because he knows what's coming.
I don't even know what's happening. I'm literally like on the edge of my seat.
Okay, right. Leo, we need to tell Amber this.
Tell me the story.
This person said, on the remembrance table at a wedding last year, they decided to leave a little pot of Nana next to her picture. Wait. Me being me, I backed into the table whilst photographing the speeches. Thankfully, I caught Nana before she fell, but quickly realised I had Nana all over my fingers and had to pretend I didn't, so wiped her on the arse of my trousers.
Oh. Nana! I have so many questions. Oh, God.
I've never shot a wedding where they've been ballsy enough to leave a little pot of someone on a public table at a wedding.
Oh, God. Nana.
Oh, God. Nana's been over fingers and arses all in one.
She's actually had a good time.
I'm not going to lie. She's had a whale of a time.
She has had a party. Oh, God. Nana.
Amber, you're not even religious. So, yeah, that was my first question. My second question.
Honestly, I would die.
Did anyone see you? Surely if you've backed into the table, someone's seen you actually yeet Nana, managed to pick her up. She's fucking quickly wiping her. Don't just like sprinkle her back in the pot.
Oh, my God. I couldn't. Have you had any like disasters at weddings? I took a kid out.
You did what?
So I basically was.
You took a kid out.
I was photographing speeches.
Oh, you didn't actually take him out. Like you took him out as in like wiped him out.
Wipe out. Total wipe
I'm
out.
like, Amber, where the fuck is this
I'm
going?
exaggerating a little bit. It was basically I was photographing speeches and I have those harness with the two cameras, like the dual camera. And as I was putting my camera down like this, the kid ran into the room and it douche.
Oh, smacked him right.
And literally it was when the groom was doing a speech and he just burst out, like everyone heard it, saw it, and they're like,
fuck,
well done, Amber. and the kid was crying.
Oh,
it was. I felt awful.
You absolute child beater.
Oh, I know. I just thought, ground, swallow me whole. Take me, Nana, take me with you.
Speaking of taking me with you. So I've got one. So after my dad passed, I was like, right, I'm gonna give some back to this hospice because they were really there for us, right? Yeah. So one day I was scrolling through Instagram and they'd posted a picture of two people getting married in the hospice because one of them was on end of life care. The photo was horrifically horrendous. Like I'm looking at it and I'm going, I can't let people pass or have that as a memory. So I emailed the hospice. I said, look, I'm a wedding photographer. You did this for my dad, blah, 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 blah. If you ever have any other weddings, contact me. I live like 10 minutes from you. I'll come and I'll do it, obviously free of charge.
Yeah.
So I get my first email. Hi, we've got someone getting married in 2 weeks, whatever. Yes, I'll be there. So I get there and I shoot the wedding. It's very emotional. It's a really lovely setup. It's, they've done it out really nice. They've put balloons everywhere and it's like, they've done it really, really well.
What did you do? Where did it go wrong?
I'm waffling before.
No, I'm just like, bad. Literally like, when you're on the edge of your seat, like.
So we get to family photos and the bride is getting quite tired. And one of the nurses I heard said behind me, she said that she'd only get married if she could have tuna sandwiches in the buffet. She loves a tuna sandwich. So I hear that, I bank that, obviously, me being me, trying to be relatable. So anyway, we're carrying on for the photos, bride's getting tired. The grandkids are taking forever to come and get a photo with the bride. And I say, come on kids, Nanny's dying for a tuna sandwich. So you're talking about the ground wanting you to swallow you up. I'm in a hospice photographing a bride and groom where the bride is on end of life care and I'm trying to hurry the grandkids up and I've said, come on kids, Nanny's dying for a tuna sandwich.
Great use of vocabulary.
I have never been so disgusted in myself. And I came home and I got out the car. Leah was there and Leah was like, how did it go? I'm so proud of you for doing that. Such a big thing. And I was like, I don't ever want to be a photographer ever again. I am the worst person in history. I cried the whole way home.
Did they pick up on it? Did they say anything?
The daughter looked at me as if to say, you look in my direction, I'm going to shoot you in the head with a BB gun. Oh my God, she wanted to
but it was a genuine mistake.
Of course it was a genuine mistake, but it's from someone who's been in that situation before.
It's just not the right time.
I personally, now thinking back, I've got that kind of humour where if something really bad happens to me, I just laugh about it because it's easy to just brush it off.
I just think we're all human. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to say things that are.
But
just
she didn't laugh.
Oh.
She was not laughing. She wanted to twat me right in my face.
It's one of those things.
We can laugh about it now.
We
it's
can.
Funny,
we
but
can. We will do it. Lots more stories to share. But if you've got any stories that you want to share
or want to ask us any important questions. Hashtag not important. Hashtag what the hell do I do? I've fucked up. Or
just anything.
Mate, we all mess up at the best of times.
I think many stories we can
problem
share.
Shared is a problem halved.
100%.
100 million.
We're not here to we're just here to give our opinions, responses.
I'm the least judgiest person you could meet.
Yeah,
I'm not
what
top
I'm trying
dog.
to say is we haven't got the answers necessarily.
Nah.
But we could just digress and pick it apart.
I think it's good, especially if you feel like you haven't got a group of people to share your stuff with and be like, oh my God, I've done this. And, I find sometimes when I share things about business to people who are not in the wedding industry or don't own a business and they don't get it and they just go, oh, we'll do this. And I'm like, well, that wasn't, love you.
Share it with us. Isabel put a link on her Instagram.
The link's actually in the bio of the NoPapsPlease
Instagram,
which you should follow.
The bio for NoPapsPlease on Instagram.
If you don't follow it already, you need to follow now. It's NoPapsPlease. With an underscore, my phone's not fucking working.
Or you can email us at NoPapsPlease@gmail.com.
Amen, sister. You sure can.
You can.
Do you know we've actually nearly hit 100 followers and we haven't even released nothing yet?
We're going to be famous. But papping off.
Right.
Thanks for listening for that part of our...
What are you going on about? We're papping off.
What was the section called? We're going to call it?
Papped out. We're papping off. We ain't fucking
papped out.
So that was the roundup for papped out of this episode.
Done.
But if you have anything else, as we've said before, please do send it on the link, because this is the section that I'm living for in every episode.
Oh, sorry, I touched the mic again. Love that. Thanks for sharing.
I hope you had a great time. I've actually got so much more that I want to tell you about. The fact that I have to leave it to the next episode.
I think we can just talk and talk.
And talk until the cows come
But
home.
we want them all, don't we? We need to hear them all. And I feel like I need to get some, so you haven't seen them, and you can blind react, because that's fun.
I know, but do you know what? No. If you haven't got nano on your fingers, you haven't done it properly, have you? Oh, this is what I mean. I get nervous and I just get word vomit, and then we talk about fingering.
Honestly, which
we're not talking about fingerings. We're not talking about.
So, at the end of every podcast, we want to...
I'm going to be single and alone forever.
When is your finger in your nan? So, to round up, we've been talking forever. I hope we've still got listeners right now. So, what we're going to do every week, we're going to do tune of the week, aren't we? What you're editing to get those vibes up.
Yeah.
To keep going, pushing through. It's wedding season.
Mm-hmm.
Hit me. What's your tune of the week? I can't play it.
Okay, so the tune of the week this week, people, we're going with the pink theme. We're going with the weekly trend, which is Barbie. It is the new song by Dua Lipa, Dance the Night Away. We're not allowed to play it because we get copyrighted. So yeah, that's your tune of the week. Listen to it while you're editing. I know some people
tag us in your stories while you're editing.
Oh yeah, good idea. Why don't we do that? Boom the Instagram up.
Yeah, please do. Tag us in, put the song there. Let us know what you're up to when you're editing.
100%.
What your setup is. If you're at a desk, if you're on the sofa, if you're in the bed, if you're in a cafe, if you're on the floor with Nan, whatever it is. Oh, don't.
Do you know what? That just went a bit left, but I'm not mad about it. We're also going to do a quote of the week. Also going to do a quote of the week,
under
man.
the mic, girl.
Stay humble. Also going to do a quote of the week, something you can leave with that motivates you for the week, that reminds you to stay humble, and also not overwork yourself, because that's very fucking important.
So what is our quote of the week?
Do you want to tell the story about the quote of the week?
I do want to tell the story.
Amber came out with the quote of the week this week.
So, if you're a bit into manifesting and you're a bit into like signs and like going with the universe, what they give you, which we're very about, we're very there. When I was driving here, so an hour and a half in the car, a van passed me.
Fuck me.
And I even took a photo. I know you're not supposed to, but I just had to. I mean, I had someone in the car with me. And on the van, it said, "One life, live it." I don't know if you can see that. Like, how cool was that?
Fucking love that shit.
It just, you drove past.
It's very important though. It's a simple thing that a lot of people can easily, and a lot of people do forget, actually.
Yeah, they do.
You do only get one shot.
Everyone does it. You get caught up in the life and the mundane things, the work balance, the life, living your dreams, and then it gets too much sometimes.
And then you just get overwhelmed. Take a step back. You get one life.
Yeah, live it.
Every day's a new day.
Exactly. Wow.
Well,
we did it.
We actually fucking did it.
I actually can't believe we did that.
So, if you've enjoyed this podcast /show /talk show /situation that we've put ourselves in a random hotel room in Reading,
content.
You can follow us on NoPapsPlease _ on Instagram. You can follow us on NoPapsPlease on TikTok. You can also follow us on YouTube and click and subscribe.
Are we on YouTube?
We sure have, sister.
Are we good on YouTube?
Yeah, we are. We are.
Follow us on YouTube.
You can follow us. Subscribe.
I think I need to
click
follow us on
like,
YouTube.
share, and subscribe. Is that what people say?
Comment below.
And no paps, please.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for listening.
We hope you had fun. Enjoy your tune, enjoy your quote, and we will see you in the next ep.
Yeah, we'll see you then, sister.